Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Let me start with something simple but very real. Have you ever looked at someone and realized they didn't suddenly leave their face? It didn't happen in one moment. There was no announcements, no big decisions, no dramatic turning point. It was slow, quiet, almost invisible. A little up here, a little silence there, a feeling of being misunderstood. A question that never really got answered properly. And before anyone noticed, they were already emotionally distanced. That is why today's topic matters so much. The role of Muslim educators in battering apostasy among Muslim youth in Malaysia during post-normal times. We are living in a world that is no longer stable or predictable. Everything is fast, everything is changing, everything is competing for attention. And in this kind of world, young people are not just distracted, they are overwhelmed. There are also chorus of thousands voices telling them different things about life, identity, and even about religion itself. And in the middle of all that noise, there is one quiet truth we need to understand. Most Muslims don't walk away from their faith because they want to reject it. They walk away because they feel something is missing. Understanding, space, guidance, safety, and connection. So the question is not just what are they doing, the question is what are they feeling when no one is listening, and this is where Muslim educators come in. First, they need to be young, not romantic, because today youths are very emotional aware. They can sense sincerity in 1 second. If an educator speaks only in formal language, only in rules, in a strict structure, it creates distance. But when a teacher speaks like a human being, calm, patient, genuine, it can create something different. It creates trust. And sometimes trust is more powerful than information, because knowledge without connection stays in the mind, but knowledge with the sincerity enters the heart. Second, they need to listen more than they speak. This is something we often underestimate. A young person struggling with faith is not always looking for correction. They are often looking for someone who will not interrupt them, someone who will not judge them immediately, someone who will not label them the moment they express out. Because when every question feels dangerous to us, they stop asking. And when they stop asking, they stop sharing. And when they stop sharing, they disconnect. But when educators listen without rushing to fix everything, something powerful happens. The student feels safe, and safety is the first step toward healing. They need to be present where they are. And to this, the place is digital. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, chat. They are not just apps anymore. They are environments where the identity is formed, where the beliefs are challenged, where ideas are planted. Sometimes positively, sometimes dangerously. So if Muslim educators are not present there, then the space is not empty. It will be filled by other influence. But present does not mean being loud. It can be a simple, a short reminder, a gentle voice, a relatable reflections about life or identity. Something small but meaningful enough to reach someone at the right moment. Because sometimes one sentence is enough to stop someone from drifting away. Fourth, there needs to be connections, not fears. Fears can control behavior for a short time, but it cannot hold the heart. Connection does. Islam is often misunderstood when it's only presented through punishments or strict boundaries. But at its core, Islam not meant to push people away. It is meant to bring people closer to Allah, to meaning, to mercy, to hope. Young people need to feel that they are not outsiders in their own religions. They need to feel that even when there are struggles, they are still welcome, still valued, still part of something bigger than their mistake. Because when a person feels accepted, they don't easily leave, they stay, grow, anything. So maybe the real issue is not only about apostasy. Maybe the deeper question is this: are we building a place where young Muslims feel safe enough to stay? Because Muslim educators today are not just the teacher of knowledge, they are protector of the heart. They stand at a very important point in a young person's life, between confessions and clarity, between studies and aspirations. And if they approach this responsibility with sincerity, patience, and mercy, then inshallah they will not only prevent loss of faith, but they will help rebuild it quietly, gently, hopefully. That's all for me. Thank you for listening.